Yoga for healing. The last read, pregnancy, came out 3 times. But that could also be a bond that someone was trying to attach. I did mention it, that it could be a bond or child, someone trying to get you pregnant, some kind of a cord attachment. But that could be not only just a child, it could be some type of agreement, a contract. It could be a verbal agreement to sit down for coffee that you would allow to open yourself up for this bond that they wanted to create. Power of positivity. A single positive shift in thought can set powerful momentum into motion. Positivity feeds on itself, lifting you higher and attracting more of the same. This is how miracles become your new normal. And that shift in positivity and forward movement, allowing the door to be open for the universe to work with you to create miracles. Your lineage has no limitation. You are not bound to repeat the patterns of your family lineage. You're free. You freed yourself from that bond they wanted to create. You didn't inherit limitations. And you step into your own truth. That was the outcome of that last read, because you kept your boundaries up. And I just want to reiterate and make it clear that this bond can be any form of a contract for them to have a cord, an attachment, an energy flow, exchange between the two of you. But when you snip that cord and you block all access, they were denied to limit you. You kept your path open. You did not allow them to interrupt and block. 232 was on the clock. This is leaving them mind blown. A catastrophe. Chaos. The mind has a way of amplifying fears and creating worst case scenarios. And this energy of this lion and this dragon is nothing to play with. And I mentioned 2 people that may have observed that the energy need to be in alignment a long while ago. And to maintain the focus and the grounding and not allowing interruptions and distractions. Not allowing the mind fuckery of some of the information we may get that may be misinformation to sway your thoughts, to sway your emotion, your progress. So that you would dwell on potential negative outcomes and could become trapped. And that's what they expected in the last read. To trap you. But you chose faith over fear. Ashe. And now their minds blown. Ooh, their procrastination. Do you see the red working out of them lower chakras? How they got themselves caught up in a maze. And they are being set ablaze. From the root chakra on up to the top of their head. Blown out. Oh yeah. Negative manifestations is what they magnetize with trying to sway and persuade us. They're sitting in that energy. We are powerful forces of creation in the universe. A negative word or mindset, thoughts, they hold a lot of power. And to manifest positive ones, you have to block those negative. Be mindful of where your focus lies. For energy flows where attention grows. And they've been growing that seed. They've been nurturing that story, that lie, that disease. What else is there that we need to know? Energy leakage, reverse. You did not leak a drop of your energy. You did not allow them a drop of your energy. Notice where you may be unconsciously giving away your power. We are very fucking much aware, bitch. Through distractions that we ignored and laugh at and find humorous, actually. I see them like comedy shows, little skits. Oh, you tried that, you little think. Oh, you tried that too, boo-boo. Oh, go change your diaper. Every small drain adds up, reducing your ability to manifest. And that has been stopped. And if you've been doing as I suggested and as I do myself, man, I could be sitting on the toilet. And if I think about, hey, I haven't called my energy back today. Best believe I call it back. It doesn't matter. It's like praying. Whenever you want to talk to the Most High, that's your buddy, your pal, the closest person that you could ever become close with, your higher self, the Christos, the consciousness of self, and the power within self, and using it wisely. One more card. What else is it that we need to know? Another red burning inferno, Dante's Peak, ablaze. They chose a difficult way when they didn't have to. We did not choose this difficult way, but we're seeing how this story is being played out. They wanted to make a difficult way for us. They placed many boulders, many obstacles. Your approach might get you to your destination, but it is definitely not the easiest way to get there. Reevaluate your plans and determine where you might be making things unnecessarily difficult for yourself. And we have that in reverse, bitch. Yep, my word of the day. It's the nicest word I can think of for you. We don't want your energy. It looks like you have been caught. This reminds me of that box from, what was that, Hell something. The dude had the pins in his head. They were hanging on meat hooks. That box, that scenario. They went down to the deepest, darkest pits, surrounded by snakes. What seemed like an opportunity may come with unseen strings attached, and it was. Before you commit to anything, look deeper. Are you stepping into an alignment or unknowingly inviting an energy that may overwhelm you? A vampire, something ancient, something you should not touch, something you should not pry with to open up. Because you're not getting the energy from who you want to. This energy is no longer wanted. This of obsession, those of clinging, those that can't let go of the past, those are going to sleep soon. Or they already sleep and they're going into a deeper sleep. They're already unconscious. They're a catastrophe. They're going down in flames. The chakras are already burnt up. Around summer, before summer even, I'm hearing, But it's going in that direction. That's what I'm picking up from that. I'm reading the energy. Get away. They're trying to get away now. They've manifested all of this negativity. They were on the happy bus, the short bus, actually. Yeah, those crowns, they're not crowns, they're helmets, honey. You're on the short bus. Oh, yeah. Clear your eyes a little bit. Oh, one of them crooked now because you're doing all that spell work? Oh, okay. Now you don't know which direction you're going. While we're getting away, we stayed away, and we have some vacations to look forward to. May even be feeling like we're already on one and sitting right at home. What do we need to know about this negative manifestation? Those that were sneaky, their lifestyle's no longer a secret. Everything's out the closet about these snakes. You're not giving them any of your energy, even if it is a damn twin flame. They don't have shared feelings. They're trying to mirror your emotions, trying to say the right things, look the right way, sound the right way. But the reflection of the soul does not mirror. You're not giving any information, any currency, any energy of any kind. Not even a thought. This facade is broken. You see straight through it. Earth sign, you may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone that's fired up, furious with rage right now, feeling overwhelmed, very angry. Oh yeah, they are. They're angry about your gifts. They're surprised, and they are aware that you are having gifts come in, only getting better. Your way is easy. They chose a difficult path. They see how you have it easy. They see your gloriousness. They see that you don't have a problem with letting anyone know. Right now, that's how they're feeling. They don't care who knows at this point. They're thinking about you and they're at a breaking point. Water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, you or them. Sun, moon, ascending somewhere prominent in your chart. But whoever this is in denial, not facing the truth. And you're not wanting that energy, and they're denying that too. They want to attach because they want this 10 of Cups. But they have entity attachments. They have entity attachments. They've been working with a group, and shit's coming in fast. News that they don't want to hear. This is why they're furious. They're fired up right now. This whole community is in an uproar. They're not in any celebration right now. This lifestyle that they've been trying to keep in the closet, they're stuck with that burden. They can't release that entity that they're carrying. It's stuck to them. It's strapped on to this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles energy. Acting like everything is good and carefree. And they have nothing to worry about. But this is a snake in the reverse. They're not getting any rewards. And they're stuck in the pit of a void with an entity attached to them. But they're coming towards you. Fired up. Why are they coming towards us fired up? because they're not getting that Ten of Cups. And they're stuck in a Five of Pentacles energy with possibly this water sign. There may be even a water sign and an earth sign that's working together, that's trapped in the Five of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this water sign? Ooh, they are reaping no harvest. They're broke. They're in need. They're in a great need. But you're Queen of Swords on that ass. You're not having it. It's a done deal. They can't get in. Well, the record's getting set straight. And they're feeling very insecure. Because everyone's already knowing the tea of what's going on. This Knight of Pentacles that's weighed down and stuck with an entity is being investigated. Something's going on as concerning a paternity test. They can't move forward. They're not gaining any rewards. Because their love story ended. This one is to fall in reverse. They're coping with drugs, addictions. And they're in deep, extremely deep. Now they're stuck. They can't avoid the record being set straight. And they hate nothing about you. But they're stuck in a void, a sunken place. Because they kept outdated thinking. Things that should have been discarded. Old news. Things that were irrelevant are irrelevant. They're stuck on things they once knew that is irrelevant today at this point in the story. What do we need to know about this Five of Cups? No, that's Ten of Cups energy. In this Cancer water sign. Fake friends. I wanted to say Cancer. Game over. For these insecure ones. Because you are in a King or Queen of Swords energy and you cut that shit off. It ain't nothing to cut that. How does that song go? Y'all know what I'm saying. But I can hear it clearly in my head. It ain't nothing to cut or be off. Period. Pooh.